Within hours, these coconuts hanging 30 meters above the ground will become perfectly filtered oil. But the entire process begins with a cut that takes only seconds.
The journey starts high above the ground, where ripeness must be judged before the harvest begins. A long pole gives the harvester reach, while the hooked blade gives the cut its precision. Cluster without sending workers beneath the fall. Then gravity takes over. Several kilograms of fruit drop in a single, controlled release.
How do you choose which cluster to harvest?
The color, weight, and maturity of the stem tell us when the coconuts are ready.
On the ground, speed matters, but so does handling. The shells still need to arrive intact. Teams gather the crop into heavy bags, turning scattered clusters into loads ready for transport. Each bag is filled by hand, with the rough husk still protecting the fruit inside. From the plantation, the loads move toward the processing plant. A full truck leaves the groves carrying the day's harvest.
Every load is identified directly in the plantation, so it can be traced all the way to the factory.
Even the road is part of the process. Rough ground can turn a routine transfer into a careful drive. At the factory gate, agricultural raw material becomes an industrial input. The incoming load is checked before it enters the production chain. Docking positions the truck for a fast, controlled handoff. Bag after bag moves from the vehicle toward the receiving area. Beyond the dock, the atmosphere changes, cooler, brighter, and built around cleanable steel.
From this point onward, the fruit enters a continuous process of cleaning, sorting, opening, and extraction.
The line is designed as one connected route. From here, every stage prepares the next. Raw coconuts spread across the conveyor so the system can handle them one by one. Automated sorting separates the incoming fruit into a more consistent flow. The first major cleanup begins in water. Jets scour the shell surface, dislodging soil and field debris before deeper processing. Inside the washer, rotation keeps the coconuts moving while water reaches every side. Clean shells leave the wash line and head toward drying. At quality control, trained eyes look for visible defects before the tougher machines take over.
Which coconuts do you remove from the line?
Any coconut that is cracked, unusually light, or shows a visible surface defect.
This inspection is a simple decision with a large effect. Only sound fruit continues. Next comes one of the line's most physical steps, removing the thick outer husk. The machine grips the fiber, applies force, and pulls it away from the hard shell. The husk does not disappear. It moves onto its own path for recovery or reuse. Now the compact, hard-shelled coconuts travel deeper into the factory. Before opening, the shells pass through another sanitation stage. Light and controlled treatment add another layer of protection at the surface. At the cracking station, alignment matters. The blade must meet the shell at the right point.
How do you avoid damaging the shell?
The pressure of the pincers automatically adjusts to the diameter of each coconut.
A score becomes a clean split, revealing the bright white meat inside. Fresh coconut meat now moves toward size reduction, where texture becomes easier to process. Fast blades turn solid pieces into a uniform shredded feed. The shredded material collects briefly before the most important mechanical step. Inside the screw press, pressure begins to separate oil from the coconut solids.
The shredded coconut meat is now mechanically pressed. The temperature is carefully monitored to preserve the quality of the oil.
At the outlet, raw oil finally appears, cloudy, warm, and still carrying fine natural particles. It flows onward through closed piping toward the next cleanup stage. Centrifuges take over where pressing stops, using rotation to separate components by density. Inside the spinning chamber, separation happens continuously, without interrupting the flow. The result is a clearer stream of coconut oil ready for filling. At the bottling line, empty bottles arrive in an uninterrupted procession.
Every bottle receives exactly the same volume before being capped and labeled without any manual contact with the product.
A measured stream turns an empty container into a finished unit. Labels follow in sequence, giving each bottle its final retail identity. For the first time, the journey is visible in one object, a bottle ready to leave the line. Automated inspection looks for deviations that are difficult to see at full conveyor speed.
What does this laser inspect?
It checks the fill level, alignment, seal integrity, and the correct placement of the cap.
Once approved, bottles are grouped by the dozen for secondary packaging. Each carton is closed and sealed before it can enter warehouse logistics. Boxes converge into larger, more efficient shipping units. Robotic palletizing repeats the same precise placement, layer after layer. A forklift lifts the finished pallet toward the warehouse racks. By now, a harvest that began under palms has become inventory, organized, protected, and ready to move. At the final dock, the product waits for the next journey beyond the factory. From canopy to bottle, every stage turns a fresh harvest into a product built to travel.